Well, after 2 years of delays, skyrocketing budgets, surprise, surprise, and a lot of hungry, agitated billionaires, New York's most iconic power lunchroom, the Four Seasons restaurant, is about to reopen, and it couldn't come any sooner. Our wealth editor, Robert Frank, is taking us for a tour. I cannot wait to see this. Robert?
Well, guys, here we are, the new Four Seasons, the moment many of the New York elite have been waiting for 2 years. Now, remember, the old Four Seasons was on 52nd Street, and the new one is a $30 million shrine to power lunching. You got regulars like Henry Kissinger, Martha Stewart, Nelson Peltz, Steve Schwartzman. They are all going to be here, or many of them, over the next couple months, if they can get a table, and I'm sure they will. Now, remember, the old Four Seasons was famous for its chain link curtains, and to pay homage to that, they had these glass balls, each of them hand-painted and hand-blown by an artist in the Czech Republic. Now, this is the bar when you walk in, so it's kind of like the old pool room, or pays homage to that, of the old Four Seasons. The bar is done in gold leaf with a molded glass. There are about 50 seats in this bar, and I have no doubt this is going to be filled every night. But the most coveted tables, the ones that'll be hardest to get, are in the dining room. And to get there, you go up these stairs and through the tunnel or passageway. And this is going to be the new Hall of Fame in New York. And what they've done with this tunnel, it's all bronze. A lot of the materials in this place are nicer than many of the homes I've covered. And they've recorded sounds of Central Park in various seasons, and they play them. So right now, as I'm walking down here, I'm hearing the crickets of Central Park. And then when you walk down these stairs, you have arrived, literally and figuratively, at the dining room of the new Four Seasons. And getting a table here and getting the right table is going to be one of the toughest jobs in New York City. We're going to talk to the owners. We're going to sit down and have some of their famous Dover sole and talk about what it took to get this new Power Lunch Palace up and running tomorrow, guys. Back to you.
You know, that's bigger than I thought it was going to be, because you were describing it to me the other day. And I mean, I'd seen some pictures that Alex and Julian had put out there during the construction process. But that's pretty good sized footprint they've got there, isn't it? It's not big as the old place.
The old Four Seasons, the old place had about over 150 tables in the grill room. This is about 100 or 110. So it's smaller. The space is smaller. There's a champagne room upstairs. There's private dining. So it is quite a bit smaller. And what's interesting is the best tables here will be the corner tables and a couple in the middle, whereas the old space, they had that elevated area that was called Siberia. Right. Because if you were put up there, it meant you were not somebody. So because it's smaller and because there are so many people, it's really going to be a major. We've already had some people come today, some very wealthy people who invested with the restaurant. Some of these people paid $250,000 to $1 million just really to get a table here. Yeah. We've had a couple of the rich and famous come today to try out their table and make sure that they like their table.
Robert, can you go around the corner there, or is the lighting too tough for the cameraman? I want to see the rest of the room, or is that, have you got enough
She wants to pick her chair, her table.
We wanted to kind of, we kind of wanted to tease you with this. We're going to take a look at the whole dining room in a second, but we can bring you out and show you. Okay, and, look at that, I mean, beautiful. The lighting, this is all, again, the mid-century modern aesthetic from the old place. They brought a lot of that back.
That is
It's
fantastic.
Subdued, it's quiet, but these chairs are going to be filled with a lot of familiar faces starting tomorrow.
It would be familiar for those who had a power lunch or two in the old place. Robert, what does a menu look like there? What does a tab look like?
We'll show you the menu. So they brought in a chef, Diego Garcia, who's from La Bernardin. So it's a very, as they put it, fish-forward menu. So there's a lot of great seafood. And the prices are as you'd expect,
Robert,
very high. And they also have a pastry chef from the White House who's created some amazing chocolate cake that we're going to show you later.
Oh, that place. You have no idea. Bill Griffith is so interested in this story. I haven't seen him like this in
I'm getting a lump in my throat right now, I got to say. This is fantastic. I can't wait to...
And you notice he's on a first-name basis with Julian.
We'll have to have you both... Yeah, we'll have to have you both here. They asked about all of you guys, and we're sorry you couldn't be here, but they're going to join us in the next hour. We're going to talk to them about this incredible ride they've had over the last, I mean, this is only almost 60 years old since the original Four Seasons was founded. Right. So, you know, why is it that even though many restaurants in New York have better food, great locations, why is it that this place, the Four Seasons,
retains that magic with the very elite. And I think a lot of it has to do with Alex and Julian. We're going to talk to them about how they deal with these personalities.